There you go. They know exactly who the focus has to be on defensively. The Pacers look to take charge. We're going to bring it to you here from Indianapolis, Indiana. And here's a look at our starting lineups, sponsored by State Farm. And guys, taking a look at Paul George, what will we see from him?
Well, he's an exciting young player. Almost 6'10", great athleticism, length, dynamic finisher at the rim, and he can guard multiple positions defensively.
And you know what, Steve? His growth defensively has been just as impressive. He uses that length to great advantage, contesting shots and coming away with deflections and steals.
Well, it was the Indiana Pacers in their last game, a loss to the Cavs in Cleveland.
And if there was an aspect of the game that jumped out at me, guys, it was the rebounding. There was a huge difference in the effort both teams were making on the glass.
Well, they got pushed around all game long, and when that happens, you're going to get out-rebounded.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Now here's Billups. 14 points from him the last game against Cleveland. The shot's good from Granger.
He's a major weapon, guys. It's that simple.
And Milwaukee has possession. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Well, watching that game, Kevin, you couldn't help but think it was going to be their night, as well as everybody on the team was shooting the ball.
No question about it, Steve. I mean, you're not going to lose too many games where you have multiple players getting locked in like they were.
On defense, the Bucks. Last time they met was in Milwaukee.
And, Kevin, what I liked most about that win was their offensive creativity. They had a really varied approach to the game, and it worked well.
And they sure did shoot the ball well, too, Steve, and that never hurts.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
I was able to speak with Frank Vogel for a minute. A lot of his focus in preparing his team for this game centered around how they plan to deal with point guard Brandon Jennings. He said Jennings is a blur out there. He's so fast, and he plays with a relentless energy. It's a challenge for any team to really keep up with him. Kevin, we'll see if they can do it.
Thank you, Doris. Now, here is George. Udo missing his last shot. Arenas can't hit. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Jennings kicks to Nba2K13. Kicks it to Barbosa. Over Billups. Billups with the block. Here's George. Knocks down the jumper off the quick drop step. George has got his first points in this one. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Jennings dishes to Nba2K13. They need this. Arenas with the rebound. Pacers leading by 5. Unloads from 13. Again, Indiana.
And he will punish an opponent for giving him that much room from mid-range. He'll hit that all day.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Well, he may just be trying to get a break in the action to clear their heads. You know, a lot of their shots are rimming out. You wonder if their confidence isn't suffering at this point.
I think that's a good time to call a timeout. If a team has a few fall the wrong way for them, just burn a timeout and let them forget about it. Regroup, talk about it, and refocus.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Barbosa against Arenas. Udo kicks to Barbosa. Gives him the lead pass. Udo gets the bucket.
That's what a good solid screen will do for you. It gets you a good look at the hoop.
Arenas with it. 5 points in the game. The three. Here's Granger. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Pacers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Well, with a team percentage of 81% from the line on the season, this is one of the best free throw shooting teams in the NBA.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
And the free throw's good from Granger.
He's one of the best free throw shooters in the league, and this game, no different. He's making each trip to the line count.
Jennings kicks to Barbosa. Shoots from the high post. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. Barbosa's got his second bucket of the game to go. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Arenas. This one for three. Good on the shot. Arenas has got 8.
They love to see him aggressive like that when he's on the floor, especially when the defense gives him room.
From 11 feet away. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
And now a look at Roy Hibbert. Some stats on him. He's been a standout for them the past few weeks. The numbers show it. 7th in blocks. And, of course, he's in the top 15 in rebounding, so a very strong presence in the paint.
You know, Steve, he's doing what very few players in the league are really capable of, and that's impacting games through his low-post defensive presence. And he's one of the best shot blockers in the game in terms of his ranking, so no surprise.
Here's Granger. Again, Indiana.
Now, defensively, they have to pick up the intensity and close out on shooters.
Steve, you're right. I mean, they're getting picked apart out there, and the intensity on D's got to pick up as well. I mean, you can't have it on cruise control on defense.
And stolen by Billups. Left side, Billups. Right up. Leandro Barbosa with the rebound.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Here is Mbamute. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Yeah, this is a very good free throw shooting team, guys. I mean, you look at the numbers, impressive.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. Pacers leading by 9. Here's Arenas. 8 points for him. Outside Billups. And the pass to Granger. Fades and shoots. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Here's Barbosa. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Arenas has got 3 rebounds now in this one.
He may want to start spreading the ball around a little bit. His shot is off right now.
No good. The Bucks go the other way with it.
That was not pretty there. You got to make that one, but maybe that's not his range.
Kept alive. That is good.
And hard work on the boards, guys, leading to that putback.
On offense, here are the Pacers. They're on a 16-7 run. Bunny shot. Here's Hibbert. Dallenberg grabs the board. Dallenberg's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Jennings kicks to Mbamute. There's the dish to Barbosa. Jennings. He feeds it to Mbamute. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. Some changes for Indiana. Miami comes in for Roy Hibbert. And it's Boboa in for Chauncey Billups. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Drew Gooden has checked in for Dallenberg. Milwaukee with the ball. They trail by 7. That's good. Barbosa's got 6.
Can't pass up that kind of look.
The Pacers shooting just about an even 40% to start. Arenas kicks to Boboa. Back to Arenas. Indiana moving the ball around. Boboa with the ball. And Jennings picks him up defensively. Mahimi pops loose off the pick and hammers it home.
One of the oldest plays in basketball made that dunk possible.
That's right. A terrific screen right there, Steve. Allowed him to lose his man and rock it to the rim.
Well, don't you love to see players working together in that fundamental play? Fun to watch.
And it's Arenas penetrating. Boboa outside. Back to Arenas. A 3 ball. Gets the bucket. And it's a 10-point Pacer lead.
Yeah, things could not be going much better for them so far, particularly offensively.
I'll say, I mean, you don't see too many first quarter leads this big.
The Bucks shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Here we go, Pacers fans. Now coming onto the court are your remaining minutes.
And with this break in the action, let's look now in on who among the NBA's shooting guards have the most thefts in the second half of the season so far. In the third spot, Paul George.
And both the hand speed and general quickness of the players on that list are outstanding. I mean, those are the qualities you need to be an effective perimeter defender.
Well, the two-guard position is where we often find a team's best defender, and that's definitely the case with these guys. Every one of their teams leans on them heavily at the defensive end.
Now here's Arenas. 11 points in the game. Granger misses. Bucks trail by 10. Jennings kicks to Nba2K13. It's back to Jennings. Pass to Barbosa. Over Bobois. And it's Barbosa again missing. Indiana's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Granger passes to Arenas. Bobois outside. He passes to Granger. You don't want him. The fadeaway. And Granger with the basket on the assist by Bobois. And that's now 8 points for Danny Granger.
Wow, has he caught fire this quarter, shooting the ball with tremendous confidence.
Gooden dishes to Jennings. Shoots over Bobois. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
They are setting the tone here early with their work on the boards.
Yeah, only a moderate advantage here, a slight one, but as the game wears on, it's one they'll definitely look to build on.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Bucks trail by 12. Feeds to Sanders. He kicks to Clark. Passes it to Henson. And it's blocked. Now the Pacers moving it up. Here's Andrade. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Well, his finishing ability is what jumps out at me, guys. Just so many times he'll leave his feet and then completely change his shot midair and still find a way to hit it.
Yeah, I think he's got that acrobatic DNA. He's got that improvising gene working for him, and that's a skill you really can't teach.
They know Udrich. He's checked in for Milwaukee. Bucks trail by 13. He dishes it to Clark. Dishes to Sanders. There's the feed to Harris. Looking to end the drought. Fredette grabs the miss. Pacers leading by 13. Green with a screen on Sanders. Fredette kicks to Green. And he drops it in from the low post. Green's got his first basket.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet.
And it's not just their hot offense here. I mean, they're playing very strong defense too, guys.
Here's Clark. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. And slam dunk by Henson.
What a play. No regular dunk there. A superb alley-oop.
And it was a great pass, too, to set him up.
No, those two have such a great feel for each other. They're just fun to watch play together.
Here's Fredette. Following the score by John Henson. Fredette, the pass to Green. Over Clark. They get it back. Here's Mahimi. And he drops it in following the offensive rebound. Mahimi's got his second basket of the night. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Good luck. Good. A minute 50 left in the first quarter of the game. Now, here is Fredette. He's guarded by Udrich. Here's Andrade. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
And Udrich kicks to Clark. Kicks to Sanders. He gathers. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
Boy, he just battled through that initial impact and somehow willed it in.
Excellent concentration. That's what you like to see.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And guys, this has not been a season to remember for him at the free throw line, certainly to this point.
Roy Hibbert's checked in for the Pacers. Milwaukee also making some changes. D'Alembert comes in for Henson. And it's Barbosa in for Udrich. Chauncey Billups checked in for Jimmer Fredette. We've got 1:18 left in the first. Green gets it to go. And the Pacers lead by 13.
I like it. He could have gone for the forced finish, but opted instead for the kind of the nice, smooth finger roll. I like it.
Udo's checked in for D'Alembert. Here's Clark. We saw him with 39 points last game out. Now the pass to Sanders. The shot no good. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Green with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Green against Harris.
When he goes hard to the rim like that, the defender should just save their energy and let him go.
Well, he was nearly able to get there. Just a step slow.
I think he was lucky he didn't get all the way there. I mean, he may have gotten run over.
Here's Clark. He's guarded by Billups. Sanders with a screen on Billups. Clark kicks to Udo. He feeds it to Sanders. Slams it on the run.
No way to stop that. I mean, there's nothing you can do when he's coming at him like that.
Well, that's right, Clark. Steve, he is a dangerous, dangerous player.
Yeah, especially when he gets to that launching pad right there in the lane. I mean, a pretty one-handed finish. That was nice.
Here's Green after the basket by Milwaukee. Barbosa with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Clark dishes to Harris. There's the dish to Clark. Over Billups. Takes the elbow jumper and trains it. And it's the Pacers with the ball. 1 second left. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Pacers out in front. Up by 12. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
On tap this Saturday, Rajon Rondo and the Boston Celtics go on the road to battle the Indiana Pacers. You don't want to miss it.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And for the Pacers here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
A lot of hard work being put in on the glass. This is a very physical team. They're doing a nice job in the paint.
Yeah, and I think they're doing a good job gang rebounding too, Steve. Everybody's boxing out down there.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Clark in at point guard. Gooden is out there with John Henson. Then there's Jennings, and it's Harris in at the free slot. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, guys, cool hands in the last outing against the Bulls delivered quite a performance. He finished with 39 points, and he played the usual role of running the team's offense and came away with a bunch of assists. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance. For him and for us, Kevin.
And Doris, much appreciated. Guys, maybe another excellent night for him here.
I think so, Kevin. At least we know he wants to have that same sort of game plan. He's definitely got some nice momentum riding into tonight.
I think it's easy as a player to continue that momentum when you come off such a fantastic game like the last one. It's easy to just keep it rolling. That rim looks really big out there.
They have a nice lead here and have really controlled the glass for the majority of the game. Kudos to them for their strong effort on the backboard.
Yeah, and they're sending a message too, Clark. They're really coming out and playing a very physical game here.
Here's George. Connects on the 17-footer. George has got his second bucket. Bucks trail by 13. Pass to Clark. The pass to Gooden. From down in the low post, it goes. Gooden's got 4 points this quarter. Indiana's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. The shot's good from Jerebko.
Boy, they are really getting chewed up inside here. I mean, that's 8 of the last 10 points they've given up inside, in the paint.
Yeah, and the paint should be sacred ground for a defense. I mean, you can't let anybody just trot in there and get an easy bucket.
Gooden the pass to Clark. And it's off from three-point range. Pacers leading by 13. Here's Fredette. The rebound by Gooden.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
Here's Clark, averaging 32 points a game. Sinks the triple. Clark's got 7 points in the game.
And I'll tell you what, they might want to pay a little more attention to him defensively than they did on that last trip.
You know, they're just getting hammered inside and really need to find a way to be tougher down there. They got to be physical. They got to man up in there.
I agree. I mean, you look at the points they're giving up, most of them seem to be coming inside the paint.
So both teams changing it up here. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. In the second half of the season, this group of teams has really heated up from beyond the arc. The Bucks number 1, the Pacers in 5th.
It's been an impressive display of shooting from both clubs since midseason. I mean, these are teams that are absolutely on fire from the three-point line.
And that one falls for Clark. Gilbert Arenas is checked in for the Pacers. Billups comes in for Roddy Bobo. Udo's checked in for Milwaukee. And so Clark nails both of them. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now Billups looking for his first bucket of the game. Lets it go with a 3. Gets it to go. And the Pacers lead by 13. Milwaukee with the ball. Here's Clark. He's got 9. He passes to D'Alembert. Feeds it to Clark. Three-pointer. Pacers with the rebound. Arenas has got 4 rebounds in this game.
And this is...
Hammer time! Hammer time! Tearing that roof down with that one.
Yeah, and really a dunk contest dunk that time. Wow.
Yeah, unreal. What a dunk.
Clark kicks to Barbosa. And he's good on the 3-ball. Barbosa's got 9 points. Pacers leading by 12. And there's the foul. It goes on cool hands. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Arenas goes in. Billups. He kicks to Jerebko. Milwaukee with the rebound. Udo's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Clark. He's guarded by Billups. Clark kicks to Barbosa. 6 to shoot. Barbosa off the pick from D'Alembert. Here's Clark. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Not much resistance for him after that pick, Kevin. I mean, he had all sorts of space to hit the shot.
Outside, Billups. Backing down is Hibbert. And D'Alembert pulls it down. D'Alembert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Clark kicks to Barbosa. Gets it to go. Barbosa's got 11.
You know, they'll want to generate more of those shots in tight, guys.
Right side, Arenas. Back to Billups. Over Clark. Indiana again missing. Here's Milwaukee now. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Passes it to Barbosa. He dishes it to Clark. Straight up. The Pacers pull it in. At one point, they led by 16.
They keep pounding them on the glass here in this one. Just a tremendous job rebounding the ball.
Well, that's half the battle. I mean, you go after it every single time. It's a mindset. Never assume the shot's going in. You've got to always assume the shot's going to come off the rim, and it's going to be yours.
There's the pick. Makes the lead pass. Udo gets the bucket.
Boy, every time they drop it in, they do so from close range. Easy baskets.
Yeah, high percentage looks time and time again, guys, and it's paying off for them the way they're playing this game. I like their strategy.
The Pacers making a switch here. Rangers checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Udrih is checked back in. That's blocked. Here's Clark. He's got 12. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Here's Udo. And here's the fast break. Arenas leading the way. Billups dishes to Granger. Look from Billups. Outside for Arenas. Second shot opportunity. Gets it to go. Arenas has got 13 points.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
Barbosa passes to Clark. Dishes it to Udrih. That's good. Udrih has got his first points of the night. Pacers leading by 7. And here's Arenas. He's got 13. Back to Hibbert. The feed to Billups. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Udo. Udo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Right now, he's in a bit of a funk. I look for them to look at other options on offense.
The Pacers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. Kicks to Arenas. And up the court come the Bucks. On the break, Harris. The Pacers pull it in. Arenas has got 6 rebounds here tonight. The pass to Hibbert. That's in, coming off an assist from Arenas.
And another quick strike for them. No question which team is running the fast break better here today.
Absolutely. I mean, they've been lethal in transition, Steve. It's one of the reasons they're out in front.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Paul George, he's checked in for Arenas. And it's Bobo in for Chauncey Billups. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
I like the job they're doing. A much better job of getting him involved in the offense here in the second quarter.
Now here's Bobois, averaging 8 points a game. Andrade, he's guarded by Nba2K. And here's George for 3. Nba2K pulls it in. Right side Jennings. Bucks passing it around. For 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Things starting to click for him from the three-point line. Didn't make any in the first quarter, but now 3 here in the second.
Bobois outside. He feeds it to Hibbert. Working on Goodman. Hibbert kicks to Granger. The 11-footer. It's Clark with the rebound. On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on a 17-7 run. Off the drop step. That's good. Clark's got 19 points.
He's really shouldering the load for his team right now. That's what leadership is about. He's looking to help his team cut into this deficit.
Bobois with the ball. Granger dishes to Hibbert. The dish to George. With the clock winding down, gets it to go. George has got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's how you exploit that defense. Take the ball right to the basket.
Jennings passes to Henson. Pass to Clark. Defended by George. The turnaround. No good from Clark.
Difficult shot from mid-range, and the defense was all over him.
Well, I like the close out there, Steve. Well done.
And Bobois kicks to Granger. shot is blocked. Here's Clark. 19 points in the game. From the top of the key, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
No question about it, guys. He's been one of their best performers today.
Pacers leading by 3. And Bobois kicks to Granger. Back to Bobois. Takes it from 10, and that one's good. Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Steve enjoys that too.
Yeah, that's the best part of the game. I mean, a five-man team game where the ball moves, has so much unselfish play. It's beautiful to watch.
Andrade, he's guarded by Nba2K13. They get it again. Bobois can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 5. Clark dishes to Nba2K13. Granger with the defensive effort.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Pacers shooting around 43% from the floor in the second quarter. Bobois, the pass to Hibbert. The rebound by the Bucks. Clark's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Leads him in there. Jennings, an easy 2 points on the layup. Jennings has got his first 2 points of the night. Pacers leading by 3. Bobois outside. 20 seconds left to play in the first half. Good. Bobois got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's making it look easy scoring out there because he's much more efficient here in the second.
Here's Clark. He's got 21. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Well, and you love the way he searched for good shots all game long.
And we're through 2 here and a good one. Pacers lead by 3. And coming up after the break, it'll be Damon Bruce breaking down all the highlights from the first half of play.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Welcome, everyone. A critical time in the NBA season right now. The race for playoff positioning is on. The Pacers are in the lead out in Indiana against Milwaukee. Wiping the glass defensively. Look, no streaks. They're preventing any second-chance opportunities. Gilbert Arenas just having his way against the defense of the Bucks. 13 points, and it's been bombs away from outside. And on the other side, Milwaukee just keeps scrapping. They've benefited from some excellent contribution from their bench, providing scoring in bunches when called upon. It's been a major advantage. A superstar half from Cool Hands. Consistent shooting from the field, making well over 65% of his shots. Not a lot of guys put up a half a basketball like that. That'll be all for us here at the studios as we head back to the start of the third quarter with Kevin, Steve, Clark, and Doris. Thanks so much for joining me.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. You look at Cool Hands in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, we know he can score, so it's not really a huge shock to see him put up these kind of big numbers.
And I would think that he most likely will continue to carry on this kind of play into the fourth.
Roy Hibbert is out there with Danny Granger. Then there's Chauncey Billups. Then it's Paul George. And it's Arenas in at the shooting guard. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. The Bucks have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
And he makes the first. And Jennings drops them both. Indiana leading. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Billups kicks to George. Feeds to Hibbert. Ball's knocked loose. Nba2K13 with the steal. And up the court come the Bucks. On the break, Barbosa with the ball.
This game very well could come down to a few possessions, and if that's the case, rebounding could play large.
Yeah, in a close game like this one, securing the ball is so vital.
And George with the stuff.
Flawless alley-oop that time. That's some real stylish basketball there.
Almost looks like a play they've been rehearsing for a while.
Well, that's the beauty of the alley-oop. It appears that way, but really it's just timing and sort of an innate sense of awareness between two teammates.
They grabbed their own miss. That's good. Dallenberg's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, he's an effort guy, Kevin, and so often his points come from second or third chance opportunities by hitting the glass and really staying relentless in his pursuit of the basketball.
And we also would have to label him the human eraser, Steve. One of the few players whose blocks make it into the highlight reel.
And the basket by Arenas.
Guy's been an artist with that three-point shot.
He sure has been, Steve. I mean, the majority of his points have come from out there.
Jennings kicks to Dallenberg. Shoots a fader. Can't hit. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Outside, Phillips. He's guarded by Jennings. With the fadeaway. Here's Hibbert. Hits it. Well done on the second effort. Now it's a 6-point Pacer lead.
Not a lot going wrong for them on offense in the early part of the third. I mean, that's 3 makes on 4 tries now.
Jennings with the ball. Phillips picks him up defensively. Here's Barbosa. And Udo with the stuff. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Timeout called the Pacers.
Well, he wants to get everybody on the same wavelength, that's for sure. He may change up some things here as well.
Looks to me like he saw something that wasn't on the plan and picked now as the time to address it. I don't have a problem with that.
So a moment now, check out the story on Danny Granger. He has been filling up the stat sheet for the last month. 11th in scoring. And, you know, when he gets to the free throw line, he makes the most of it. He's ranked in the top 20 in free throw percentage.
And I think this is a good time, Steve, to touch on his scoring average again. I mean, as you pointed out, it's top 15 in the league, and he does it in a variety of ways.
And George with the stuff.
Boy, oh boy, to be young again. My, oh my. You got me thinking back to my days.
Oh, yeah, right. It does make you nostalgic, doesn't it? Oh,
yep, reminds me a lot of myself in my younger days, too, guys. Oh, wait, maybe not.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. But look at Gilbert Arenas. What a contribution.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. They've got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Udo gets to Jennings. Over Phillips, and another basket for Milwaukee.
You just can't let him get that close to the hoop.
Granger with the screen for Phillips. He passes it to Arenas. And yes, a nice assist from Phillips. Phillips has got his 7th assist in the game. Jennings against Phillips. Jennings kicks to Barbosa. He kicks it to Nba2K13. Deep 2 from Jennings. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Phillips against Jennings. On the wing, Granger for the 3. And Dallenberg pulls it down. Dallenberg's got his 6th rebound on the night. Jennings kicks to Barbosa. Pass to Udo. Knocked away. And stolen by Granger. Phillips goes in. Inside to Hibbert. And the rebound goes to Dallenberg. Dallenberg's got 7 rebounds in the game. Elbow shot is on the way. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
And we have seen the intensity pick up big time here in the second half.
Well, you can feel the desire from both teams that they really want to win this one.
Jennings against Billups. Granger left side. Udo's there. 5 to shoot. Granger, good. Granger's got 10 points.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Here's Udo. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
No good on that one. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Mahinmi's checked in for Hibbert. Jerebko comes in for Danny Granger. Green, he's checked in for George. And it's Bobois in for Chauncey Billups. Drew Gooden has checked in for Milwaukee. Cool Hands comes in for Brandon Jennings. He hits the second from the line. Here's Bobois. He's got 5. He dishes it to Arenas. With the lead pass, he came off the screen and finished with authority.
Boy, a pick was set at the perfect angle on the floor, and he used it nicely.
Well, that's a play we may see from them a few more times.
Why not? I mean, when it works, you go back to it. Make them stop you.
Dishes it to Clark. The feed now to Udo. Tries from 16. There's the bucket. Good. Udo's got 5 points now this quarter. Pacers leading by 4. Here's Jerebko. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Carving them up inside there, Kevin. I mean, the defense has been vulnerable in there.
Yeah, that's 3 straight field goals in the paint area. That's really good offense.
Here's Clark. 23 points in the game. He used that pick to perfection. Clark's got 25 points in the game. Arenas against Barbosa. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Indiana making some changes. Danny Granger is checked in for Jerebko. And it's George in for Gilbert Arenas. And then for Milwaukee, Larry Sanders is checked in for Udo. And it's Jennings in for Mbaumute.
Well, we've seen this from him before. Once he gets going, look out.
It's a neck-and-neck game here in Indiana. Bobois with the ball. And Jennings picks him up defensively. George dishes to Bobois. Shoots over Jennings. Bobois can't get it to go. Bucks have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Clark, the pass to Gooden. Kicks it to Clark. And there's the pass to Sanders. He feeds it to Gooden. 4 on the clock. Jennings to tie. Blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Making free throws a big key for any team. Let's see the best in the NBA. The Bucks number 1. Second, the Pacers.
You know, Kevin, all season long, these are 2 of the most reliable teams when it comes to knocking down free throws. And that gives a team, a coaching staff, a lot of confidence, especially when you get in late games and it's close and tight. You're unafraid of getting to the free throw line because you've got confidence your guys are going to knock them down.
Bobois gets to the corner and buries it. Bobois got 7. Bucks trail by 5. Here's Clark. And he has 28 points for the game. Goes back up. And he zips to the basket and lays it in.
He has such a great feel for how a missed shot is going to come off the rim. Really plays those angles well. That's exactly why he consistently beats defenders to the ball.
Fredette kicks to Bobois. The dish now to Fredette. There's the three. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Boy, he's got a nice-looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, a lot of times he'll hit that shot regardless of the defense.
Offensive rebound. Pacers leading by 3. Feeds it to Mahinmi. Leandro Barbosa with the rebound.
Tell you what, he can be really frustrating as a shooter. All you can do is grimace because he just can't find the range.
Bobois can't get it to go. The Bucks shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Here's Clark. He's covered by Bobois. And here's Jennings outside. It's rebounded by Indiana. Bobois got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now, here is Fredette. He's guarded closely. Pass to Bobois. He kicks it to Mahinmi. Bobois. Indiana moving it around. Mahinmi kicks to Bobois. Just 3 to shoot. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bobois got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, it took him a long time to get that 3-point range. Maybe this will get him going.
Passes it to Nba2K13. He passes to Clark. From the arc. That's good. Clark's got 31 points.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
Now Bobois. He's got 10. Here's Fredette. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bobois outside. Granger. He's guarded by Jennings. Fade away. The rebound by the Bucks. Clark's got his 4th rebound in this one.
I think he's been fighting his shot a little bit. He's not getting many of them to drop right now.
Good. The Pacers pull it in. Shot's good from Nba2K13.
Looked like they found the soft spot in the defense there.
1:29 left to play in the third. It's George on the wing. He dishes it to Fredette. Dishes it to Bobois. No luck. The Bucks go the other way with it. And here's Jennings, the fast break opportunity. Gets it to go. Jennings has got 8 points here in this quarter.
He's really flipped the script with this performance here in the second half.
And the Pacers call time here.
Well, he's got to be disappointed with his team's play over the course of this run. And, thus the timeout. You got to talk things over, try to get back into the game.
Something has to change for them as they haven't looked good at all during this run. So a timeout is appropriate here.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Mahinmi. Arenas comes in for Jimmer Fredette. And Chauncey Billups is subbed in for Roddy Bobois. Billups with the bucket. The Bucks trail. To the paint. Here's Udo. Arenas grabs the miss. Arenas has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Makes the lead pass. And there's Paul George on the assist by Arenas. Arenas has got 4 assists in the game. Bucks trail by 3. Barbosa kicks to Jennings. And there's the feed to Udo. Vukrinic is guarded by Billups. And here's Jennings outside. Rebounded by Granger. Granger's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Lets it fly. Again, Indiana. Jennings for 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's the Pacers. They're up by 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports.
Coming up next Monday, Danny Granger and the Indiana Pacers take on Carmelo Anthony and the New York Knicks. Live from
Pacers leading by 5. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Udo out there with D'Alembert. Then there's Barbosa. Then there's Jennings. And it's Nba2K13 in at the small forward. Granger misses.
Would have been lucky to knock that shot down.
Yeah, that kind of shot will definitely get you the high eyebrows from the coach and maybe get you a seat on the bench, too.
Jennings. Hibbert with the block. But they'll get another chance. Shot's good from Nba2K13. The Pacers shooting straight 49% from the field. And here is Billups. On the wing, Granger. Shoots it up. Another miss by Granger.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Jennings. Udo, Granger covering. Another shot. Barbosa's shot is off. Indiana leading. And Billups, here we go. Left side Arenas. Kicks it to Granger. Back to Arenas. Launches it. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Bucks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Barbosa. Can't get it to go. Granger with the defensive effort. Pacers leading by 3. The pass to Green. Fires the 3. The basket good off the assist from Billups. Billups has got assist number 8 now on the night. The Bucks shooting reasonably well, 45%. Barbosa against Arenas. Free throw line jump shot. Billups gets the rebound. Billups has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Green inside. He's guarded by Nba2K13.
That's about simply persistence on defense. He wasn't about to let him get that shot off clean.
I'll tell you what, he is a very determined defender. I mean, he does not believe in giving anybody an opening. Boy, has he picked it up in the second half. He's on fire.
Inside to Hibbert. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And you know why he was open there. They didn't commit too much defense to him, and you can see why. He has trouble making that shot.
And Hibbert with the block. It's 2-on-1. Green kicks it over to Arenas. And he finishes the break with a lay-in. Arenas has got 10 points in just the second half.
Boy, he's been good offensively tonight. I really like what I've seen.
Here's Barbosa. Off target with his 3.
He's laboring out there right now, guys. The shot has not been falling for him this quarter.
His defense is porous right now. I mean, way too many looks coming from inside the paint.
Now, it's 4 straight buckets now in the paint, and anybody in the NBA is going to make shots from there.
Green, and it's good. And the Pacers lead by 6. Well, the Bucks shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Here's Barbosa. Danny Granger pulls it in.
He has not shot the ball well here, and I think it's time for him to start looking for his teammates a little bit.
Arenas goes in. Left side, Billups. Back to Arenas. The 3 is launched. It's rebounded by Udo. Udo's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Barbosa. Here is Nba2K13, and he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2.
Looking at the numbers for Luke Richard Nba2K13, he's got 12 rebounds, and he's contributed a steal to their cause at the defensive end.
Yeah, that's another area where he's done his share of work today. He's not ignoring his defensive responsibilities.
Free throw, Nba2K13. Good.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Paul George, he's checked in for the Pacers. Cool Hands checked in for the Bucks. Pacers leading by 4. Now here's Arenas. Right side George. He feeds it to Hibbert. Second chance shot, and it's Granger laying it in. Bucks trail by 6. Here's Clark. The jump hook. That drops. Clark's got 10 points here in the second half.
Something has to change, guys. That's 10 straight points coming in the paint against this team.
Well, they got to collapse in there, and everybody's got to be conscious of it. It's a team effort in protecting the paint. Control the ball, and then everybody's got to get in there and keep the defense locked down.
Here's Billups. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. And the Pacers lead by 6. The Bucks shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Here's Clark, who's guarded by Billups. Clark dishes to Nba2K13. Here's Clark, outside Jennings. 6 on the shot clock. The offensive rebound. Shot's good from Nba2K13.
They have a little extra mojo going here, a little extra pep in their step, more hustle in this second half. They're doing a much better job in terms of second chance points.
Left side Arenas from downtown. A rebound by the Bucks. And Nba2K13's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Clark, the pass to Jennings. Over Billups. Jennings can't get it to go.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But, Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action. Well, you know what? You really expect him to knock that jumper down when he gets a good look like that.
Here's Clark, who's guarded by Billups. Shoots off the step back, and that one's good by Clark. Clark's got 35 in the game. Just a tiny lead for him.
Yeah, but a chance to make it grow here.
The drive by Granger. The dish to Billups. Granger outside. Another miss by Granger.
That's a tough one there because he's wide open. That's a shot he expects to make.
D'Alembert with a screen on Arenas. Here's Clark. He nails it, and we're tied up. Clark's got 6 points in the quarter.
Ran him right off the tough pick there, and that freed him up for the J.
Back to Granger. The basket good off the assist from Billups. Billups has got 9 assists now tonight.
Got to be very careful with this team. They can be really strong inside if they get good position.
Well, you give up that kind of deep position, Steve, you're done. It's over.
And that one's good by Clark.
I'll tell you what, right now, that mid-range jumper serving them well.
Yes, it is, guys. That's 6 of their last 10 points coming from that mid-range area.
And the Bucks, they're shooting at 42% in this final quarter. Feeds it to Nba2K13. Over Granger. Nba2K13 can't get it to go.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside.
Arenas kicks to Billups. Pass to Granger. Backing down. Right block shot. The shot misses. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Here's Clark. He kicks it to D'Alembert. He sinks the 11-footer. The Pacers shooting around 37% in the fourth quarter. The minutes starting to wear on them. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, I was able to hear the advice Frank Vogel gave to his team during that last break. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Hibbert gets the bucket.
It's been the story of the game for him. Fortunately, his teammates have bailed him out.
Here's Clark. With the floater, and he sails in for the layup. Clark's got 41.
You know, this has been his quarter here. Still hasn't missed the mark yet.
Here's Billups. Gives him the lead pass. And it's Hibbert missing. The Bucks shooting here about 46% for the game. Passes to Udo. He dishes it to Clark. To take the lead. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Yeah, he's so focused, so concentrated with his effort, and it takes a great defender to bother him. And even then, when you contest the shot, he still has a knack for making them.
That's exactly right, Steve. But also, he's a tremendous finisher. I mean, it doesn't matter if he draws contact on his way to the rim or not. He'll find a way to get it to go.
The Bucks shooting fairly well in the fourth, around 48%. He passes to Nba2K13. Dishes to Clark. The feed to Udo. Right side Jennings. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Looks like he's just trying to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but I don't know about that shot attempt.
Here's Granger. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Take a look at what Granger's done. 11 rebounds and a steal.
Well, there's some players having good games offensively or defensively, but this guy, he's doing both.
Yeah, Steve, it's as versatile performance as we're likely to see.
And he knocks down the first one.
He hasn't had as many opportunities at the line as he had in the first half.
And the free throw is good from Granger.
Yeah, offensively, it seems like they've just settled for long jump shots in the second half.
Yeah, I agree. You know, points in the paint and free throw attempts down, what does that mean? They're probably not attacking as much as they did earlier.
Fades. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Tell you what, you want to talk about clutch. I mean, he's been red hot.
Yeah, he sure has been. I mean, he's hit all 7 of his field goal attempts and answering the call here in a close ball game. Very impressive.
.156 left in the game. Phillips with the ball, and Jennings picks him up defensively. Here's Hibbert. Count the bucket. Hibbert's got 4 points this quarter.
Excellent execution of the plan there.
Jennings against Phillips. Hibbert on the double team. Kicks it to Clark. And stolen by Hibbert. Arenas dishes to George. Granger outside. There's the pass to Arenas. He feeds it to Hibbert. That's in, coming off an assist from Arenas. Now it's a 4-point Pacer lead. Milwaukee's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Clark. He's covered by Arenas. Uses the drop step, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
A very impressive display of shooting here in the quarter.
Yeah, 8 for 8 from the field, Steve. He's in a whole nother world right now.
Here is Arenas. The dish to Billups. Hibbert with the screen for Billups. Inside to Hibbert. Nba2K13 pulls it in. The Bucks shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Here's Clark, defended by George. Here's Udo. Money!
Boy, coming through with the game in the balance.
Yep, a game-changing clutch bucket there.
29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Cans the three!
What a half they're having from beyond the arc. It's getting ridiculous.
And there's no reason they shouldn't keep attacking from out there. I mean, they've got it going on in a big way now.
Here's Clark. Misses the tray. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them pound the ball and just milk those precious seconds away.
No other option here but to foul and hope for a few misses at the line.
And he commits the intentional foul. He doesn't hit the first. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Timeout called the Bucks. They trail by 4. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Phillips against Jennings. Fires top of the key. The rebound by Paul George. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. He gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Those free throws should put a cap on this one. Great job at the line. Timeout
Called the Bucks. They're trailing by 6. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, they can call timeouts all they want, but it's not going to do a whole lot of good at this point.
Yeah, this one's about done. The writing's on the wall. There's nothing they can do to change this one.
Jennings for 3. Off the mark. So it's Indiana picking up the win. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
So that'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this presentation.
Coach singled you out tonight as having a great game in the loss. Does it help to know that your solid performance didn't go unnoticed even though the team couldn't pull out the win?
Yeah, that really means a lot. I know everyone is down about the fact that we lost the game, but I take what Coach has to say very seriously. If he feels like I had a good game, then that must mean I did pretty well. And that gives me motivation to get out there next game and do it again. Only hopefully as part of a winning effort this time around.